Enough fucking around. Start off with a banger. Just like E3 2016. Are we getting into it? Let's fucking go. Capture from a PS5 system. This is that Pragmata game. I think it's called like Pragmata, something like that. Oh, it's just a fucking a sizzle. Let's turn this up a bit. Okay. Yeah, that shit was lame.
I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and welcome to the PlayStation Showcase. At PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries and setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive, and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Come on, bro. Start this shit off with a bang, bro. Let's not ease into this shit. Oh, it's the new Star Wars. Is it the new Star Wars?
Peace is a lie. That is what the Sith believe. They promised power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations. They must
KOTOR?
be stopped.
Bro! They announced it! They finally fucking announced it. A KOTOR fucking remake. That's how you fucking start. KOTOR remake. No release date though, but fuck it. We got an announcement, finally. As soon as I saw Revan, bro, I knew. I knew. Shit looks like Bayonetta or something. What the fuck?
하늘에 계신 어머니시여, 저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를 다하지 못하였습니다. 하지만 이제 저희가 다시 내려와 남은 목숨 끝까지 바쳐 싸울 것을 맹세하오니
Boyfriend too.
저희의 죄를 사하여 주시고
It's the Lotus prequel.
저희를 거두어 주시고
This is Lotus when she was Nata.
지지 않게 하소서. 지하 시설, 방공호 같은 건가?
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던 교통수단이지. 뭐 다 지난 얘기지만 말이야. 잠깐 이거. 네이티브가 시체에 기생하고 있다니. 매복이야. 그날 이후 지성의 도시들은 모두 예비처럼 폐허가 됐어. 잘난 신군들은 우주로 달아나고 나가는 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해.
Alright, bro, tell us what the game is.
문 무너지겠어.
It looks like Bayonetta mixed with like Nier Automata.
뭐 살살 가고 놀았지.
That typical that typical Japanese shit. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. This trailer's loud as fuck. Bro, Japanese people make the longest trailers, I swear. Project Eve. Oh, that's Project Eve. Okay.
당신이 왜 이곳에?
I've heard of this game then.
이브.
Damn, she
알파
thick.
네이티브야.
Did you see her thighs? She thick as fuck. God damn. Yo, what's good, Sir Smiths? You missed the KOTOR remake announcement. A Gearbox game?
Darkness washes over the land.
Is this Borderlands? Tiny Tina shit?
Dragon Lord has returned!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler? It's you, baby.
Has Borderlands always had swords? I don't ever remember seeing swords in Borderlands. A fucking soda
You know,
can.
some of you may be asking, Tina, why are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked, because shut up your face and get shooting!
Shoot and loot. Man just headshot him with a rocket launcher.
I'm in.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Alright, trailer over. No end credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
March 25th. That's a long time for now. What the fuck?
I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big deal.
God damn.
Real big deal. We are getting out of this city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats.
This one of them
No more
story
fights.
games. Life is Strange type shit.
Clean air, bright skies. What the actual fuck?
Oh, is this that one game? I forget what it's called.
Whoa, wait, stop!
Forspoken or something like that. That game actually looked dope.
Earth, yeah?
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call
Yeah, I
Earth.
think it's that
I'm
Forspoken
seeing
game.
freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved shit with my freaking mind.
The dialogue's a little
Okay, that is
cringy
something
though,
I do
but
now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts. I'll probably fly next.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line. Our land suffers. You are the only hope we have. You're special.
You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sylar. Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
I think this game looks cool though. Like gameplay wise.
Frey,
No name for a demon. I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sila.
Spring 2022.
For decades, Team Rainbow has been the shield against the worst global
Shit, what's
threats
this game called again? Extraction or something like that?
hostage situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war. But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Extraction. I'm still not impressed by this game. I definitely wouldn't pay $60 for this.
If we want a shot at tomorrow, we will move as one. We will think as one. We will do whatever it takes. As one. Together, we enter the unknown. Together, we fight for our future.
I wonder if those still Saints Row. I don't think they showed any gameplay of it yet. I'm still not impressed. Nothing about that like impressed me. That made me think it's worth $60. Yeah, it's weird. It's fucking weird as fuck. Epic Games. Epic, Epic, Epic. What's Epic doing? Oh, it's Alan Wake Remastered.
It's coming for me. Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
The Deerfest guests have already started.
I always wanted to play this game, but I never had a 360, so I never could.
Alice? Alice? My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wick.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself. I could save Alice.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you.
I might have to play Control now.
I'm a writer.
It's gonna be so weird seeing this game on PlayStation. Are we getting a release date for the PS5 version now?
Hello, Franklin.
What's up?
I actually want to play this game, but not in 30 frames.
I gotta run now, okay?
Alright, bye, babe.
It's lonely up here.
It's not remastered, it's a free upgrade. Are you talking about Alan Wake, another remaster?
Get us out of here. Roger that. I think we're gonna literally make out like bandits on it.
March. 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 They said this year. Yeah. Okay. GTA 5 dumpster juice. It's okay. The fuck is this? Wait, is this that one game? I forget what it's called. They showed this at the PS5 reveal though.
People always decry the truth when forced to face it. Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
Mari!
The time is nigh. The world rests on the precipice of transformation. A new age will dawn.
Shit, what is this game called? Oh, Ghostwire Tokyo. Yeah. If this next game is weak, I'm gonna go do what I need to do. Watch it be my fucking luck and it be like God of War gameplay or something. Damn, I knew it. I knew it was gonna be something good. I just want you all.
Guardian.
Oh, I don't care about this.
Of the galaxy. You came here seeking truth. Rejoice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you.
United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. Oh! Ah! Ah!
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Cosmo! How you doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always a catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with Paul.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech plan, Peter.
That makes two of us. Follow me!
By rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
Vampire VR game. What the fuck? Is this a VR? It's definitely a VR. What'd I miss? Just that Guardians of the Galaxy and then this? Blood Hunt. Did it look fun? It sounds familiar. Oh yeah, they showed this at the PS5 showcase.
Welcome to the Eon program. Picture your perfect you.
Deathloop?
Your health.
This is definitely Deathloop.
Your passion. Not just freedom, we offer eternity.
Shut up.
Your esteemed visionaries believe the only thing missing from Black Reach is you.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and named it Freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am a storm rolling. Round and round we shall go.
This game's supposed to come out this month.
To be unforgettable.
I don't know anything
a
about
bunch
it.
Of spaced out science nerds, brainwashed cultists flinging bombs, whatever these guys are doing, all spewing Eon's bullshit. So how come I don't remember shit? This Party Island hangover is none my thing. My thing is answers. Who are these people? What do they want with me? And why is she always one step ahead? Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together. Somebody built this place. Somebody's sending me these messages from the future, the past, whenever. And some jackass wrecked every plane out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? What is the Black notes anymore? Who am I?
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh. Is that? Damn, I look good. I've imagined myself a way out. Gonna break this time loop before it breaks me.
That game comes out in less than a week, and that's like the most we've ever seen of it. That's all we get? Synergize remastered? That'd be cool. I'm more excited about a Vice City remastered, to be honest. Here we go with the indie shit, bro. No, no, no. Turn this shit down, bro. Hell no. This shit looks like Miiverse or something. This looks like a Nintendo Wii game. Just turn into a fucking bird. Yeah, this game doesn't look as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but definitely not a cop. Chia. Chia. Alright, bro, you start off with KOTOR, bro. Let's get into the good shit. Alright, this better not be Gran Turismo.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
The Tusk of Ganesh? Now that's not an easy find.
I still never played this. I bought it and never played it. PS5 and PC. It better be fucking free.
We're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Hang on! Oh, crap!
Everyone obsessed with this treasure.
Come on, Sony. Don't fuck with me. This better be free for PS5. Sony, don't fuck with me. That better be free for PS5, bro.
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios. PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers at our collective of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter, games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
Shit. A Wolverine game? By Insomniac? Let's go. I need that. Polyphony. Oh, this is just Gran Turismo. Okay. It's cool. I'm not into racing games though. These games are just cool to like show off the graphics or something. Wolverine's Origins game was fucking great. That was one of the best games, like best superhero games ever. If it's anything at that level, bro, it'll be great. The Ferrari Jaguar. That's a Mustang. The sucky thing about the Gran Turismo games now is like Forza Horizon is like an open world map. Let me turn this down. Forza Horizon's like an open world map and you could drive around on top of racing. Gran Turismo, you can only race. There's like no open world where you can just drive around in your cars for like fun. So this Donda music. Don't disrespect Donda, bro. You're a monster if you play these games in first person. Like, you deserve jail time if you play a racing game in first person. The game looks cool, I guess. It's a driving game.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me.
Craven?
One who could surprise me. One who could even beat me. Yet all I found is disappointment.
It's definitely Craven.
Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Oh my god. Let's fucking go. Spider-Man 2. That was fucking Venom. 2023. That's so far. That's so far. Yeah, bro, that March 22 release date is fucking crazy. Like, bro, release that shit in like November. I'm not gonna care about it by March. Spider-Man 2, bro. They showed fucking Venom. That was Craven. They showed Venom. Let's go. Damn, that boy grown. Oh, no, he's a teenager now.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming.
That boy's grown.
My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
you do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in.
What in all yarn speed that happened to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
Ooh.
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No!
You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person?
That boy came in through the Bifrost.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
That boy came in on a deer.
Tyr!
Are you coming with us?
So Tyr's still alive. So it is called God of War Ragnarok.
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.
Who's that? Oh, they're trolling us with the... They put that there to troll us with the release date. You get your answer soon enough? Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Bro, we got Spider-Man 2, God of War, back to fucking back. What? Spider-Man 2, God of War, back to back. Mature content. Okay.
Unbelievable. Yes, yes, inconceivable. See myself as
Blah, blah, blah. Alright. I don't know if that's the end. Sony better not fuck around with the Uncharted. That shit better be free if you have the game already. Spider-Man 2, 2023, I'm fucking hype. KOTOR, I'm hype. God of War, I'm hype. Forspoken, we'll see about that. Everything else is in. Hey, Freya not fucking around. Oh, Wolverine. I'm excited for that. Alan Wake. I'll check that out. So is that the end? I mean, we didn't get any release dates or anything though. That God of War is gonna be fucking crazy.
And that was the PlayStation Showcase. We've got more info and updates coming right now, and I'm in fact joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation Studios tonight, including an awesome new look at GT7 and, finally, a release date.
GT7 is coming in March, and I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with what Yamauchi-san and Polyphony have been working on. What we're doing with GT7 is we're pulling from the entire history of the franchise, taking some of the best features into GT7. GT campaign, arcade missions, all that good stuff. And you know, I got a chance to play, and it just looks and plays sensationally. The haptics, the vibrations, you feel the the pull and the weight of the different cars. I'll tell you, the one thing that I personally really liked is the break-in variations through the adaptive triggers. That really kind of makes you feel like you're an incredible racer, and for me that's great.
Great to hear that about GT7. I can't wait to play that, but I also really wanted to talk about Insomniac. I mean, this is a studio that is absolutely on fire the last year, maybe 18 months, with Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ratchet & Clank, A Rift Apart, and now two big reveals tonight in the form of Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine. It's kind of a shock. You work really closely with Insom, Herman, so what can you tell us about just why Insom gets so fired up about the Marvel Universe?
I mean, Sid, you said it, Insomniac are on fire. They've been just so productive. And I think the team in Insomniac, they're really always challenging themselves to raise the bar with their approach to storytelling and craftsmanship. And it's really evident in the consistently high quality of games that they've been delivering over the years. I think on top of that, they really prize collaboration amongst their team. And that collaboration that also extends to the way that they work with other PlayStation teams, but also their work with their great partners at Marvel. And that collaboration resulted in the amazing first two Marvel Spider-Man games. And I know that Insomniac are extremely excited to be further expanding.
That Spider-Man 2 is gonna be so
Marvel
fucking
Spider-Man
dope.
2 now. And they're also gonna be raising the bar again, you know, in terms of immersion.
I can't believe they showed
action,
Venom.
Visual fidelity. I think Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be a spectacular showpiece for gaming. And they're also so thrilled to then bring gamers an emotional and a suspenseful journey into Marvel's Wolverine. I think that PlayStation fans are really going to be in for a treat over the next few years.
Very cool, very exciting times, and on multiple fronts. Tonight we also got our first big look at God of War Ragnarok. Herman, what can you tell us about where Santa Monica Studio is going with this one?
You know, like many of the fans, I'm personally really invested in the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. We got to see in the trailer that there's some real tension brewing between them as Ragnarok approaches, so you know, I can't wait for players to see how that relationship between them evolves. And you gotta trust me when I say that Santa Monica Studio have prepared quite a few twists and turns for players as they set up the finale of the Norse saga in God of War Ragnarok.
The finale?
We're gonna get an update on God of War Ragnarok from Santa Monica Studio here in just a moment. But before you go, Herman, I want to get your take on Horizon Forbidden West. Now, we've learned that this one is coming out in February. I am sure that by this point you have played it. So what has jumped out to you? What can you tell us about the game?
I've had a chance to play the game on PS4 and PS5, and it looks great on both. For PS5, the level of detail on Aloy, her kits, her lighting, it's just exceptional. Even more amazing because the environments have so much going on too. From the ruins of San Francisco to those new underwater areas, everything just looks breathtaking, and it loads really fast because of the SSD. Plus, the combat in the game offers so much variety. It's all based on player choice. There's so
I can't
many
wait for
weapons and
Horizon, bro.
tools,
That's just gonna be
when
so
you
dope.
combine these together, that comes in really handy when you're dealing with the new machines. On PS5, the haptic feedback on the controller, I think in my mind really adds to the experience, you know, when you're firing arrows and the other ammo. You know, the team at Guerrilla, I know them so well. I'm super proud of them. They're creating something incredibly special.
Horizon's gonna be so
I just
dope.
can't wait for gamers to get the next chapter of Aloy's adventure in their hands.
Thanks for the update, Herman. We're joined now by Eric and Corey from Santa Monica Studio.
Corey
Wanted to
Barlog,
check
my
in
boy.
with you two on the big announce we saw just a few minutes ago, God of War Ragnarok. We finally got our first big look at it. And actually, Eric, I wanted to start with you. You've been involved with every single God of War, including 2018's God of War. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Sid. I've been with the studio since 2004 in many different capacities, working with both Santa Monica and Ready at Dawn on the God of War franchise. And I don't know why, but they thought it'd be a good idea to say, hey, do you want to direct this one? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm directing God of War Ragnarok, or as Corey likes to call it, never heard of it. So
He says that every day on Twitter, bro.
So, Eric, why the shift in leadership on God of War Ragnarok?
It's always been a tradition here at Santa Monica to change the directors across the games. You know, we've had really good success with that. Corey's been the only repeat director, and you know, rightfully so. He's pretty damn good at what he does. So that's kind of what it is.
The important thing for us is to be able to kind of get a fresh perspective each time, but also, you know, a fresh pair of legs in the sense that you're really exhausted at the end of finishing one of these things. So you got to con somebody else into doing it, like him.
So, Eric, what aesthetics or themes sort of resonate with you as a creative? I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is like, how do you see yourself leaving your fingerprints on God of War Ragnarok?
It's kind of the designer in me wants to answer one way, but as a director, you have to answer a different way. I think you have to learn how to jettison your own profession when you switch over to the director's role, which I'm sure Corey can understand. I mean, he kind of animated a little bit on God of War 2, and we kind of had to throw it all out, except for that sneaky backflip that Kratos has never done again that we left in. That's the perk of being the director, I guess. But you know, from my point of view, like, we want to tell a very heartfelt and epic story. As you know,
that boy Atreus is grown.
On a journey, and they kind of struggle with holding on to stuff and letting go of things. You know, it's a very difficult kind of human condition that we all deal with, and we kind of want to arrive at that by taking like slices of life or family, you know, drama, if you will, and kind of juxtapose that against big Norse backdrop. And you know, at the end, we just want to have an ending that feels very, you know, surprising yet inevitable based on all those things. But it's kind of, you know, I'm from the Midwest, so like slice of life, very common, mundane things are just as interesting as big world events. And so we try to collide those things together. It's, you know, make an experience that's very worthy of the God of War name.
So with the game officially being called God of War Ragnarok, I guess it doesn't take a genius to think that perhaps Ragnarok factors into this game in some manner. Can you confirm that, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, you can't call the game God of War Ragnarok and not have Ragnarok happen in the game. So, you know, it's going to happen. We're going to cap off the Norse series with it. And I think Chris Judge said it best in the announced trailer last year. Prepare yourselves.
The last game ended with a teaser of sorts for Thor. And I just got to know, was that Thor's voice we heard in the trailer just a few minutes ago?
That was definitely Thor's voice that we heard in the trailer. Thor is being played by Ryan Hurst, which you might know him from Sons of Anarchy. He played Opie, one of my favorite characters ever.
Oh, Opie.
And we're just delighted to have him come play in the God of War sandbox. And his take on Thor and our take visually on Thor is very different than the hunky Australian you might know. You know, he's much closer to the
hunky Australian
Norse mythology version. You know, he's this big, burly, almost hedonistic man-child, red hair, you know, left-handed, just a little off kilter than the Thor that a lot of people know right now. So I can't wait for people to experience more of that when the game's done.
We also heard the name Odin in tonight's trailer. So I imagine if we're going to experience Ragnarok, Odin's going to have to play a pretty big role here, right?
Definitely. I mean, Odin is the Allfather of all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. We're very, very happy to have Mr. Richard Schiff come on to play Odin for us. You may know him as Toby from The West Wing. This was one that we never thought was going to happen. It was like kind of a shot in the dark, and he got back to us, and we walked him around the mocap volume, and he was just like, I've never done anything like this before. Let's do it. And so the kind of rest is history. So I can't wait for people to experience that and see how he factors in. And it's a very different take, again, much like Thor. You know, he's like a old man who's just kind of busy with his own things and doing whatever he wants. And he doesn't live in a castle or anything like that. So it's again, a different take, kind of what we do. We just take what's known and curveball it a little bit and, you know, make it special.
We also saw a couple of new characters tonight. So what can you tell us about them?
Are you talking about the little squid? Oh no, you're talking about Tyr. Tyr, the big guy. Yeah. He's the Norse God of War. And Kratos and Atreus have finally found him. We talked a lot about him in 2018, so we were like, well, might as well show him to the people. And then the last character we saw at the trailer, you know, like with the little wink and smile from Angerboda, she's one of the last remaining giants, and her story is pretty amazing and how it fits into the world of God of War. Tyr is being played by Ben Prendergast, who's been completely absorbed in the role, even though he is not a giant as Tyr is. And then Angerboda is being played by Leia de Leon Hayes, who's a complete treasure on set. She's been amazing. Watching her chemistry with the other characters has been amazing, and she's one of the last giants that's living. So we have those characters and a few more. You know, there's a lot of different monsters you saw in there. And there's been so many talented people at the studio building this trailer and putting it together. I just want to give a shout out to the team. I love you guys. You know, I wish you could be here doing this interview with me. I wish you were all behind me right now at the studio. That would have been completely amazing. And, you know, lastly, to our fans, we have a saying at the studio that we are fans of our fans, and I cannot wait to watch all the tweets, the messages, the reaction videos that you guys put out, and our team to be able to take that into heart and just get excited and hyped, and then use that to push us through to finish the game for you guys. So thank you very much.
Now, Corey, we haven't heard a whole lot out of you here tonight. So now that we know you're not directing God of War Ragnarok, I was hoping maybe you could give us a little clue about what you may or may not be working on next.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like me to just spill the beans and tell you everything that's going on right now. We're actually doing a bunch of stuff. It's really exciting, all the things that we're doing, and you're tempted to know what is this, but I don't really have anything I can talk about right now specifically, mostly because we're really focused on God of War Ragnarok, that I am incredibly excited that I finally understand that that's what everyone was saying. God of War Ragnarok. I was way off. I was thinking it was something else that they were talking about. I think we'll wait to get any deeper into anything else until later. We'll talk again, Sid.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, and thank you, Eric. And next up, we have Ryan Treadwell. He's the lead producer at Aspire. And wouldn't you know, just a little while ago, we got the announcement of a remake for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, Ryan, I guess my question is this like a remaster of the original game, or what's going on here?
It's so much more, Sid. This is a complete remake of this beloved Star Wars story. For Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, we are rebuilding from the ground up while maintaining that integrity of story and character from the original.
So Ryan, how much of a remake are we talking about here? I mean, is this updating some graphics, adding some higher resolution modes?
You know, the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a true classic and one of our favorite Star Wars stories ever. We want to honor that original story and make it as impactful for players today. In terms of the visuals, we have an opportunity to present this story with a much higher level of fidelity than was possible in the past, while making sure that we're being authentic to what players loved about that original game.
So we know Aspire from bringing classic Star Wars games to modern consoles, but this is a much bigger project than anything the studio's tackled before. So what can you tell me about the team behind the game?
You're absolutely right. While Aspire has enjoyed a great relationship with Lucasfilm Games through our work bringing classic Star Wars games to new audiences on modern platforms, this project is on a completely different level to anything we have done before. That's why we knew we had to assemble the right team to do this project justice. We put together a team full of industry veterans from fan-favorite RPGs, even including the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It has been a really rewarding experience to assemble such a talented team to bring back an epic game. Of course, we're also working closely with the amazing teams at PlayStation and Lucasfilm Games. Together, we couldn't be more excited about what we'll be able to show you in the future. All of us are, of course, huge Star Wars fans too. One of the nice parts about building a team to make a big Star Wars game is the ability to instantly bond with all the new people of your favorite aspects of Star Wars. We all have different Star Wars memorabilia behind us in every call, and it always sparks up a good conversation.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Very exciting stuff, and I'm definitely dying to see more of that one.
Thank you, Sid. It will be some time before we're ready to show more, but we're very excited about being able to reveal more in the future.
Man, what does some time mean? I don't want to wait 3 years for this
shit. You can catch up on all the big news on PlayStation.blog and check out all the trailers from tonight's PlayStation Showcase on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
We really got... There's so much shit to be excited about. Where we got fucking... We got Spider-Man. We got God of War. And fucking Wolverine. Like pretty much back to back to back. Almost back to back to back. That's fucking crazy. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty good show. Like, I was expecting it to be trash, but that was a good show. I'm really impressed. All I gotta say is, bro, please, Sony. Do not make people pay for the Uncharted 5 PS5 upgrade. I already know you're gonna do it. I'm ready to riot about it. But please, just surprise me for once. But bro, we need God of War. We didn't even get a release date. Oh, that can't be 2023. But we got Horizon February, GT7 in March. God of War gotta be coming out in like fucking what, August? September? Spider-Man. Spider-Man, bro. Man, I can't believe we saw Venom. We saw Venom. So villains are Kraven and Venom. Miles is in the story. Bro, that was an amazing show. I'm not gonna lie, that was great. That gave me old Sony like E3 vibes, bro. Like they did not fuck around with this one. I'm ready for it. But alright, I'm gonna head out though. That's all I have time for. I gotta get ready for this football game. You know, about to watch my Cowboys catch this dub against the Buccaneers.